Greetings. This presentation will outline how to conduct a risk analysis using the example of events that have affected my personal security. The first step is to create a database of security incidences. I have chosen the most significant security incidents that have occurred to me over the past 5 years. They're organized chronologically, as you can see by the date column on the left side. Incidents were chosen to be of approximately the same significance. Then, the incidents were analyzed for common themes and categorized. I found that all of the incidents could be placed into the category of either personal injury, computer or internet-related, or property theft. Finally, I summed the number of incidents in each category to determine the frequency. As you can see, I had 5 personal injury incidents, and 3 each were computer-related and property theft incidents. The next step in conducting a risk analysis is to determine the average number of days between incidents. Rather than using a calendar and counting the days between incidents by hand, Microsoft Excel software makes this step easy. One simply has to subtract the date of the earlier incident from the later incident to calculate, and Excel outputs the number of days between them. For example, I have done this for the personal injury category here. I subtracted July 14, 2004 from November 3, 2004, and it was determined that there are 112 days between the first and second personal injury incident. Subtracting between the second incident date of November 3, 2004 from third date of June 3, 2006 resulted in 577 days, and so forth. These average days between incidents was then determined by finding the mean of the values calculated. For personal injury, it was determined to be 409.75 days. The next step is to calculate the daily probability of a security incident occurring from each category. The average days between incidents was calculated for each category and each is shown in the table here. The daily probability is calculated simply by dividing 1 by the average number of days between incidences. Thus, 1 divided by 406 gives the daily probability of property theft of about 0.246%. Finally, one should rank the events from most to least probable. For my personal security, I have the highest daily probability of property theft, followed by personal injury, and the least likelihood of computer or internet-related incidents. That being the case, if I had a limited budget, it would be in my best interest to buy a system to protect me from property theft before protecting myself from the other categories, since property theft is the most likely to occur. This activity demonstrated many things regarding the utility of risk analysis. It can be especially useful for an organization to determine their risk priorities and to invest in prevention measures according to what they are actually at highest risk for. They can avoid being misled to purchase security systems for things they do not need by being misled from the fear that many system vendors or consultants often create. This analysis method is especially good because it allows a quick, accurate comparison by generating an objective, numerical value for each different type of risk threat. On the downside, the method can be improved by allowing one to give certain risks greater weight than others based on the magnitude of loss, whether it is financial or emotional. For example, certain organizations may want to protect against certain risks even if they aren't as common as others because they have the potential to cause a much greater loss.